when you talk about Roman Cody, it's not really hooking me right now. Like you guys talked about, Cody Rock is awesome and the bloodline stuff, but Roman Cody, I mean, it'll be fine. No.
Yeah, so if I'm going with a chalk like men's world championship, I'm certainly more intrigued by Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. Like that one's
100%
got me
agree.
more, and a lot of that has to do with Drew. I mean,
Yep.
Drew is. It's crazy to say when you think about like the entirety of Drew McIntyre's career and the success he's had in WWE, especially the second run that he's had. And this is somebody who main evented. Yes, I know it was the pandemic WrestleMania, inside the Thunderdome, whatever, but he's on the best run of his WWE career. Like his character work, in ring, social media, everything. Like he is just absolutely killing it right now. His new WrestleMania shirt is awesome with the checklist on the back. I guess I don't know if that's foreshadowing or if it's just going to be a shirt that's completely worthless after WrestleMania because they have, the winning the world championship thing on the back of that. But
That's
if
never
I'm
stopped
picking,
them. Some of the tag team shirts they make and they break them up 2 weeks later. I mean, they don't care about that. Like,
that's very true.
yeah.
But look, I am really looking forward to that match. And that, I mean, it very well could be a squash match. Like they might do a squash depending upon what they do with Rollins and Cody versus the Bloodline night one. Maybe Rollins gets beat up. Who knows? But man, I am really looking forward to Drew McIntyre, and I am hoping he gets to stand tall with that world championship at the end of his match, whenever it happens on night two.
When it comes to McIntyre and as Seth Rollins, as we're talking about, the storyline that we thought coming in, guys, was like, well, Seth Rollins, this is going to be the only match that he can participate in because of that bad wheel. Then this whole thing of him being cleared, we still don't even know what that means. That might be a no-sell by him where he says, oh, I'm cleared. But again, he's got to go through 2 matches at WrestleMania. So, I mean, for me, it just seems if I was going to pick an obvious winner, for me, it would be Drew McIntyre unless there's some kind of swerve that's happening where Seth, it's a miracle. It's a miracle, where all of a sudden now Seth can wrestle moving forward after WrestleMania. I just think that McIntyre is going to be able to win this. And by the way, it's deserved. He's doing some of the best work in his career because we already know he can wrestle, but what's the personality? Personality's always been stoic, strong guy. Now there's some impersonations in there. It's a little fun from Drew McIntyre as a little troll. So I think he's deserving of being able to be the first ever troll world heavyweight champion in WWE.
Wouldn't be the first time that we had a miracle with Seth Rollins in or around WrestleMania. I don't know if you remember the non-sanctioned match because he couldn't get cleared by the doctors against Triple H, and then suddenly Raw after WrestleMania, he's cleared. He's participating in tag team matches in the Raw after WrestleMania. It was a miracle that Seth Rollins recovered and could wrestle.
The other thing with Drew, though, is we still have to consider the contract status. Like, we can all assume he's going to re-sign, but if he hasn't, I don't think you can put the belt on him at Mania.
Well, then you just have Senior Money in the Bank cash in.